guys so much for coming out tonight. If you guys have not seen John do his thing, you guys are in for such a treat. There's no one else like him. He needs no other words. So everyone, let's clap and welcome John Mathai.
Stories. So all I gotta say is only the 501 can get all these people together to see some card tricks on a Saturday night. You know, there's a lot of things in life that signify that you've made it. There's a lot of things we aspire to, whether it's you own a home, whether it's you have a good job. But I think walking somewhere and seeing your name on a sign, that's pretty legit. And it took me a while to realize this is a play on words. I believe in magic. Mathai believe in magic. Whoever made this, I'll hire you as a consultant. Tracy. All right. So when I make the card appear, everybody like flip out. Okay? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold on, I didn't turn the thing on. So I was an accountant at NASA for many years, and people would always come to me and say the same thing. John, can you make our financial statements disappear? And they would laugh like it was so funny. And depending on the level of that employee, I would say, that's a good one, Joe. Yeah, that's a good one. And then whatever things in the government that existed that people didn't like, people would just insert that word there. So, John, can you make our meetings disappear? And I would say, oh, that was a good one, that was a good one. And eventually I just got tired of it and I decided, okay, we're going to make our financial statements disappear. Do y'all want to see that? Yeah. Okay. So, this is so good, I got to take my jacket off for this, all right? So, I have here a copy of NASA's Fiscal Year 2017 Agency Financial Report, okay? This is where all my hard work goes into this ridiculous document, okay? And to add to the illusion of mystery, I'm gonna cover it up with this jacket, okay? So I'm gonna make it disappear on the count of 3. Everybody count with me. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it came back. Oh, it's not. It came back. It didn't go away. Well, I guess we got to do financial reporting this year, so they'll have to do it without me. So, that's the show, everybody. I broke the cardinal rule of magic, which is never start the show with your best trick. The whole show just goes down. So let me put my jacket back on so I can continue to hide things up my sleeve. I haven't written a joke and delivered it in many years and see if it's funny, so so I thought maybe I'll try out some of my new jokes here. Do y'all want to see that? Okay. But you know what? I don't know. No, I don't think that would work. So here's what I really don't feel that good about doing stand-up. So here's what I'll do. I will have this Rubik's Cube mixed up and I'll tell the jokes while solving the cube. Does that sound good? Yeah. Actually, no, you know what? That's not, I really don't feel good about these jokes. So I'll tell the jokes while solving the cube, while blindfolded. Will that satisfy you? Okay. So, a Rubik's Cube, I think everybody knows what this is. There are you can Google this, there are 43 quintillion possibilities. That's 43 million, and only one of which is solved, meaning all colors on all 6 colors on each side. So that means you could do move upon move every second for years and never make any progress. Much like my job sometimes. That joke kills in the I'm going to give this to Jamal. Can you mix it up a little bit and then hand it to somebody beside you or behind you and then just mix it up. And Catherine, can you put on this blindfold? Seriously. Or hold it in front of you and then just try to look and just confirm to the audience you can't see. It's very dark. Can you see how many fingers I'm holding up?
No.
Okay. Put this blindfold on me just to make sure that not on you. Yeah. How is that funny? All right, tell me when you started.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Okay, so So I had a birthday recently, and I celebrated where all the cool people celebrate their birthday. What's the name of that place? Oh yeah, Facebook. So 3.5 years, that's the best I came up with. So you're gonna have to laugh more than that. So the problem is I'm not one of those people that can write jokes about like relevant, like current topics. Do you remember Anthony Weiner? You remember that guy Anthony Weiner? Yeah. Like he was like a comedian's dream, right? But the problem is for me, like when something like that happens, like by the time I you know, come up with a funny idea, then I incorporate it into my already existing set, and then I actually volunteer to do stand-up, and I do it. Some other congressman has taken his pants off. So Jim Ryder thought I was going to take that out of my routine, and Jim Ryder said that was gold. So now, why is that funnier than the joke itself? I don't know. So do you ever notice that when people try to sell you some bad investment, they always try to equate it to the number of equivalent cups of Starbucks coffee? Like I recently bought a Volkswagen GTI for the price of only 6,500 cups of coffee. But the thing is, everybody knows the minute you drive it off the lot, you just spilled 1,000 cups. That was good. That was good. And is that all I got? I literally ran out of jokes. So now I think if I did this right, I have 2 rows done, and so now I'm actually going to have to stop talking because this gets pretty like ridiculously intense. So. Time. Oh. Start to watch again.
Yeah.
Okay, well, she gave me a little bit of grace over there. Now, how long do you think it would have taken me if I wasn't blindfolded telling jokes? Like if I were to mix it up right now, how long do you think it would take?
Less than a minute.
Less than a minute. This guy over here. Less than a minute, huh? So, does that look mixed up to you, Jamal? Does that look mixed up to you? Yes. Question not yet solved. My fastest solved yet. I call this something for nothing. What do I have?
Nothing.
What do I have here? So if I just grab nothing, flip nothing, catch nothing, and show, I just have something, right?
Yeah.
What does that look like? Something? Okay, watch. If I take that something, putting into nothing, what do I have? I have nothing. That's right. You're right. This guy over here. If I just grab that same nothing, flip, catch, there I have the something again. Okay? All right. You following?
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to watch closely. I'm gonna put the pen in my hand. Did you see it go? Did you see it disappear?
No.
Do you know why?
It
It didn't go yet. Yeah, it didn't go yet. Okay, watch. But this time, watch. This time, watch. Watch closely. Did you see it go? Does it look like it's gone from where you are?
Yeah.
Does it really look like it's gone?
Yeah.
Do you know where it went? It's on the shoulder. Okay, this is what I actually do. I just did divert your attention over there. Watch it go. Did you see it go?
Yeah.
Do you know where it went? It's all this over. Okay, this time turn over this way. Turn this way so you can see it. You can see it. Did you see it go? It's not over there. It's actually over here. Turn the Macarena over here. Christian Columbus, everybody. And there's one thing that I also don't ever do when it comes to magic. Does anybody know what that is? Or I hate to do. Performing for kids. The worst thing you could ever say, oh, here's a magician. Let's get the kids. That's the worst thing you can do. But here's the thing that I do if I have to do a trick for kids, and you can do the same thing. So if I'm ever forced to perform for kids, this is all I do. I take a coin, I stick it in my hand like this, and then I just say, oh, what do I have over here? And then everybody just freaks out, right? That's like the only thing that I do, right? That's the only thing that I do. So we're going to do that again. So if I have this over here, what do I have over here? Oh wait, there's another one. We're going to do one more. We're going to go right over this way. Okay, there's actually 1, 2, 3. So let me do that in reverse. Okay, so let me do that in reverse. Take the first coin. Where did that come from, Catherine? That just goes right there. So I just have 2 coins. Okay, watch. The next coin, that was Heather, right? And then I just have 1 coin. The last coin is just sleight of hand, right? It just disappears like this. It's gone. It's actually over here, right? And, the last coin belongs to the house, so I'm just going to give that to you, Tracy. How long has this show been going, and I haven't even done a card trick yet? It's only 10 minutes, okay. Everybody just wants, this is like a stand-up comedy show where everybody just knows we can't stand in the front. All right, so towards the technique I have for winning at cards, I'm going to show you this in slow motion. So most people would never show you what I'm about to show you. And I usually don't do card tricks like this to just show off, right? But my name is on it. It's gonna be this. Okay, so this was like how this is kind of like a demonstration of how somebody would cheat you if you were to be watching a deck card. So I put 4 aces, but what can you see about them? They're facing the opposite direction. Good. Yes. Yeah. So they're like in equally different places. They're like in equally different places, and I'm going to shuffle them in. But here's what I'm going to do to mix this thing up really good. I'm going to turn half the cards face up and half the cards face down, and I'm going to shuffle face up into face down. It looks like this, okay? See that? So if I just go through the deck, you can see half are face up, half are face down. Somewhere are the 4 aces. That's what we're going to find. Okay, here goes. Gonna give the cards a cut. Somebody's texting me the Virginia Tech game. First ace, ace of hearts. Okay. Another simple cut. I cut the cards like you do at home. The next card, ace of clubs. Okay. The third one is about 30 cards down. We cut 30 cards like this. The show's no good. You didn't catch. And then the last one, remember that deck we shuffle face up into face down? It's all facing the same way now. Except for one card, of course. That's. We're going to get back to the 4 aces in a minute. A lot of card tricks work with like just using the aces, and so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do a pick a card trick, and this is the first time I've asked anybody to pick a card, and it's like 20 minutes into the show. Usually like, hi, my name's John. Pick a card. So, can you take any card out? Show it to them. Don't let me see it. Get it. Stick it back right here. All right. So I'm gonna find a bunch of cards in the deck, and here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna find your card. I'm going to find some cards that are going to tell me what your card is, okay? So we're going to cut to 4 cards. Like this, 2, 3, 4. That's perfect. Okay. All right. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. So these 4 cards are going to tell me what your card is, okay? All right? So this card tells me that your card is a red card, okay? This card tells me that your card is a red card. This card tells me that your card is a diamond. Okay? This card tells me that your card is a queen. Now remember, I said don't help me. Okay, and then that card tells me that it's the queen of diamonds. Okay, so I have a red card, diamond, queen of diamonds. Okay? So that's what the 4 cards tell me. What they don't tell me, remember what I said in the beginning, was like we're going to get back to the 4 aces because most card tricks are ace trick. Is what they don't tell me is how did they turn into the 1, 2, 3. if I had the 4 ace of what's in the deck, actually no, that's the ace of clubs, that's the ace of spades, that's ace of hearts, that's ace of diamonds. Then what do I have in my hand? What I have in my hand, as I think is your card, that's the queen of diamonds, right? Say what? Oh, you're not there. That was good. I'll tell the jokes around here.